Hello guys, it's been a while, and I know, and since I've uploaded video reviews of these watches here, which is FK88, which is AK, Apple Watch 6 series, and DT93, I had a ton of questions from you asking me which one is better, which watch can do what, and so on. So I figured out that it's probably a good idea for me to make a comparison once in a while, because I haven't done it really before. So here you go, two watches. So I'll begin the video with a quick answer. For those who don't like to watch long videos, the simple answer is, if you want a quality product, if you want something that will put a smile on your face every single day without a doubt, then go for DT93. Make sure you buy it from a reputable source. So when you go on AliExpress, don't go for the cheapest one you can. Go for a good reviews. If you don't want to follow links that I leave underneath my videos, it's up to you, but I would say follow the links, because I do my research and I try to find best sellers on AliExpress, so you don't have to worry about doing that. So yeah, in simple words, DT93 is a lot better than FK88, regardless of what people say. So let's begin by comparing them next to each other. So first of all is the screen. Obviously, that's the thing that you're going to be looking at all of the time. So although the actual screen size is the same on both of the watches, DT93 screen resolution is 420 by 485 pixels, which is higher than FK88, which is 320 pixels by 385 pixels. So the overall resolution on DT93 is better when you look at it up close. It's a lot sharper, it's a lot smoother than it is on FK88. So if that's something you care about, then obviously DT93 is better for it. The only reason, and I'll say that right at the beginning of the video, the only reason why people actually look at FK88 on AliExpress or other platforms is because they simply look like Apple Watch 6 series. People want Apple Watch 6 series, but the actual price tag of the original watches is just way beyond, let's say, most of the people's pockets. It's way too expensive. But I'll say that up front as well, that if you want a quality, unfortunately you're gonna have to pay for it. You're gonna have to save up some money, or you're gonna have to work some extra hours, or perhaps if that's something you're going for, if that's your dream, then you have to achieve your dream. You don't have to substitute your dream with a cheap alternative like that, because DT93 is a complete separate product. It doesn't follow anyone's footsteps. It doesn't try to be an Apple Watch. It's a completely different design, and it's got different thing all together going for it. So the second bit, which is important to majority of people, is the battery life. Simply, FK88 leaves about a day to 2 days. DT93 leaves a week and a half to 2 weeks. So your pick. If you're ready to charge up your watch nearly every single day, then FK88 is your pick. If you don't want to see that charger for at least a week, then DT93 is something you should be looking at. Software that connects two together to your phone. So if you want to use all the functionalities, DT93 comes with the app that's called Fit Cloud Pro, and although it's not the best app out there, but it's been for some years on the market, and there's been some development going on, so therefore the app actually is working. And it does a lot of stuff. So you can download extra watch faces, not a lot, but some extra watch faces, and also you can track certain information there. So the app is all right. It's working app. It does what it needs to do. FK88 app is called Fit Fly. I've never seen it before, and the app itself, I don't think it should exist at all, because I think what happened there is they must have had a meeting, probably two people in the room. They decided the way the app's gonna look like, and they said, yeah, let's just put it out there. So it looks like an app, it doesn't work like an app. You can't really track anything, you can't trace anything. It looks very incomplete. The actual app You can, I mean, before you buy this watch, you can actually go ahead and download it. It's called FitFly. You can download it and you can see it for yourself, and you can see that the app it just looks horrible. You just don't want to use it. So therefore, all the functionalities of these watches, FK88, whatever you get on board of the watch is what you're basically going to be using mostly. So things like watch faces, things like you know, sleep tracking, heart rate tracking, and all those things, you're going to be tracing it all on the watch most of the time, not on the app, which for some is all right, but for me it was a huge downside. Now that we've done with that, the next point is the Bluetooth connectivity. So both of these can be connected to your phone. They both use Bluetooth. Well, the FK88 uses Bluetooth 4.0, whereas the DT93 uses Bluetooth 5.0, which is a lot better. It's obviously it's newer, it works faster, and the connection is more stable. But more to the point, when you connect your FK88 correctly, the way you should connect it, and you can see the way I've done it in my review of the watch, what happens next is you can actually send the music to be played from your phone through the watch speaker. So you can listen to the music on your watch, on your wrist, from your phone. But this option has a mega downside, because when you've connected the watch to your phone, what happens next is then later on, when you don't want to use this option and you just want to use your phone to watch YouTube, or you want to use your phone to listen to the music, what happens is by a default your phone then set up to send all the audio to the watch, and in order for you to turn it off, you have to go into your media player or your YouTube or your Bluetooth settings, and you have to disconnect that option manually each and every single time, and this really annoys me. So I really didn't enjoy it. So that is it for the internals. The other thing is obviously the sensors at the back. DT93 sensors do work, FK88 sensors do work, but they miss a lot of information. Most of the time they are very inaccurate. The next bit is the overall design of the watch. The DT93 doesn't try to be an Apple Watch. It looks a little bit like an Apple Watch, but nothing really that resembles Apple Watch at all. Overall design, I do prefer DT93. It's slicker in my opinion. You can see it's a lot more watertight, because there are no spaces like on FK88 where you've got that little crown. So you feel a bit more secure with DT93, and I have done it in the past. I've taken them into the shower with me on a number of occasions, and the watch is water resistant, absolutely perfectly fine. They work just like that, really nicely. What I also like about DT93 is the simplicity of use. So you want to go to the menu, you scroll to the left, and there you go, your simple everyday menu. You just scroll down, you find what you need to find, and you use it. Simple as that, works each and every time. I'm really happy with DT93. FK88, you do the same thing. You go to your menu, and then you go to this absolute madness. To me, that looks like madness, honestly. Trying to find what you need is so hard, because the color of the actual font is unreadable at most of the times, because it's too small, and the color scheme is just wrong for me. I don't like that. The other thing is all these shapes, all these different shapes, they just put you off. You can't see actually what you want to use. Obviously you can scroll it with the little crown there, but that doesn't make any sense at all, because although you've got, like, let's say you've set your watch face and you love it, you want to keep it, you want to use this watch face, you don't want to change it, but because the watch faces are changed with the crown, what happens is during the day, when you're out and about, you shake people's hands, I don't know, you take your coat off, you put your coat on, maybe you wash your hands, and what happens is it doesn't take much. It takes just a very subtle movement, and your watch faces are changing. So each and every single time you pull out your watch to see the time, your watch face is different, and it's really annoying. And because there is there's nothing to protect the screen from being touched. Like, I mean, yeah, it doesn't have like a wake-up gesture or anything, so I can't tap the screen like I can on DT93. I can just double tap and the screen wakes up. But in here, if you accidentally press the button and then your sort of your sleeve does that underneath. You can press all sorts of things. You can delete numbers, you can call numbers, and I actually have it done in the past. Accidentally, I've dialed my wife and she was talking to me, and I could hear the voice coming from somewhere. Then I realized that by a pure accident, I actually pressed the button and I've dialed my wife, and she was on the phone through the watch, and she didn't realize it was going on. So it's just one of those things that really annoying. The first giveaway is not the way it looks, although it looks realistic. It looks like a real deal sort of thing. But what will happen during the day is your because there is nothing to secure your straps. What they do is throughout the day they do that, and then eventually you will pull out your watch and you're gonna think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna impress everyone around me. But they will see that, and people know that Apple would not allow for anything like that to happen at all. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. If you still have any questions, don't hesitate, comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer your questions as soon as I can. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.